Says I'm already recording. So I know I'm a few minutes early. I'll wait and see if anybody is able to jump on. If not, that's okay. I'm just going to get this recorded and then I will save it and I'll share it. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and start because I'm just sitting here looking at the computer and it's kind of funny. So I want to welcome you all. Most of you all joined last week during that crazy $10 deal, and that is just amazing. I got on the corporate family call last night, and they said that over 240,000 new distributors were added to this company last week. That's unheard of. It's absolutely insane. So with that being said, your kits are probably going to take at least 2 weeks to get to you because they had to order more to cover everybody. But you do not have to wait for your kit to come in to start posting, to start sharing. Your websites, your accounts are live. They're active right now. So you can share those with your friends and family. You can start posting right away. The kit is not really what makes you eligible to sell. You can sell right now. You can start promoting. So I'm going to go over some of the basic stuff today. How to navigate in your eSuite. I apologize for my glasses being a little shady here. I don't have my contacts in today, so there's like a glare. But anyway, how to log into your eSuite, how to find your replicated website, which is the website that you will share with your friends and family for them to order from, how to look at how to set up an auto ship, what the volume numbers mean, and also I don't know, I'm just going to kind of wing it. So we'll just muddle our way through, and if there's more I need to cover, obviously I'll do more videos. So here we go. I'm going to do a lot of screen sharing. So just bear with me while I go to get this up and running. Hold on. Share screen. I'm going to go in here. All right. So we're going to start with your eSuite. Your eSuite is your back office. This is your business office. Okay, this is where you will see reports. This is where you'll enter customers. This is where you'll enter new distributors. This is where you'll place your orders. This is your business page. This is not something that you share with other people. And to get to that, I hope you can see this. It's esuite.itworks.com. That's your eSuite website name. So I'm just going to log into mine. And this is what you should see when you first sign in. Now, some of you, it may not take you right to this first page if you haven't signed in yet. When you first sign in, there's going to be like a red blinking something right here that says tax information needed. So you'll click on that, click OK or accept. It's just wanting you to verify your tax information for your 1099. Just say OK, yes, I accept, and that will move you on through, and then your information is fine. So this is your, again, this is your eSuite. This is your website for you, not for your customers. The first thing I want you to do is go into settings. And I want you to look at the button that says website. So this website right here, this is what we call your replicated website. This is the website that your customers can use or new distributors can use to sign up. So this is what you'll share with them. Now, It Works does not pay Facebook, Instagram, anybody for advertising. We are the advertisers. Because of that, Facebook recognizes that this website is a business and it will not allow us to post it directly to our Facebook pages, and you can't send it in Messenger either. So there are ways to get around that. Sometimes what I do if I'm sending it in Messenger is I'll type the T91477.myitworks, then I'll hit enter, and then I'll put .com underneath it. That way it's not as a link. And I just tell my people, this is my website, you just have to manually key it in order to get there. The other thing you can do is, let's see. See if it's going to come up. You can take a picture and put your website on the bottom of the picture, like in Pixar or Edit, and you can share that picture, because in something like this, the link is not live, it's not active, so it's not a clickable link, and Facebook will let you post that, and you can share that in Messenger as well. So I do both of those things. All right, the next thing you should look at is your subscriptions. What this is, your eSuite, your back office, and your replicated website, you get free for your first 30 days. So all of you that signed up last week, your website is free until the last week of July. After that, your website is going to cost $20 a month. Now, you do not have to run your website in order to sell. If you want to turn your website off for a while until you get a customer base built up and you're making enough money to cover this $20 a month, you can absolutely do that. You would just go into the subscription and hit cancel. If you do that, in order to enter customers or distributors, you'll have to call them into customer service, or you can give me the information and I can enter it and put it under your account for you from my replicated website. So that's just an option. I always run my website because I use the back office so much, but that's just, like I said, that's just personal choice. You can turn it back on at any time you want. It's pretty user-friendly in here to be able to do that. Okay, so that just covers that basic information kind of stuff. Next, the first thing you all should be looking at is your training academy. Now, this training academy is brand new. They didn't have it this good when I started 18 months ago. But I went through it yesterday to get an idea of what these new videos are, and they're wonderful. They're so much better than the old ones. They're very informative. Now, it looks like there's a lot, but most of them are only like 5 to 10 minutes long at the most. So just take your time, go through them, print off the different things, like here under the DT checklist, you've got some different PDFs you can download. But most of them are just short videos to watch. So that's definitely a good tool to use to get yourself started. Another good tool is the document library. Come on. The document library has everything in here. It has promotion information, commission information, how we get paid, charts. It has all the product info in here. It lists all the events, marketing materials, training and business materials. It also has your compliance information, policies and regulations. So it has absolutely everything in here. This is a great place to go when people have questions about the products. You go to product info, and it's got every single one of our items. And then you would just download it, and you don't even have to print it. You hit download, you can bring it up on your screen and just read it off. I know some people do They go in and they print all this stuff off and they put it in a binder. That way they have it handy. That's a great idea too. It's not something you have to do, but it's certainly an option, because all of this stuff right here. So you can go paperless. You've got it all right here. You just, save it on your computer, save it on your phone, either way. And what else is in here that's really good? Training and business building. I mean, pretty much everything you need to know to run your business is in this document library. All right, I'm gonna go, okay, so let's look at auto shipments. So we get paid based on the volume of sales that we make, obviously, just like any sales company, any direct marketing company. Each one of our products is worth so many points in volume. We call those BVs, bonus volume. In order to be qualified to receive your commission, there are two things you can do. You can either run an auto ship that's worth at least 80 BVs. Now you can see here mine is worth 104 this month. That's just because of the items that I chose to order. So I'll be commission qualified for the month of July once this runs. Or you can have, as long as you have 150 volume points from your customer orders that are personally enrolled to you. Now, these will not come from anybody that's under you. These are just your customers. If you have 150 volume points, then you're also commission qualified. And I'll go over more of that later. I just wanted to show you where the auto shipment is so that you can see how to do that. You would do create new auto shipment. Now, the good thing about this is you can run it any time of the month. You can change it every single month. I usually try to run mine at the beginning just because I like to have my products earlier, but I mean, if you're running them on the 25th every month, that's still, your 30 days. It really doesn't matter. They're going to run wherever you set them up. So that's the auto shipment. Let's see, what else can I look at up here? That's basically it for your eSuite. Feel free to go into reports. You can poke around. Anytime you sign a new team member or a new loyal customer, you would look at them here under personally enrolled team. This is your organization explorer. This is where you'll see every single customer and every single distributor underneath you, and every single customer and distributor underneath your distributors, excuse me. This is your company. These are your employees over here. One thing I didn't mention, every time you get 2 loyal customers, you earn a wrap reward. Wrap rewards mean you can buy a box of wraps or a box of facials for just $25. So to see what you've earned for wrap rewards, you would click on Wrap Rewards Report. And what this is telling me is these are all the customers that I've earned wrap rewards from. And if you go to orders, and you look at applicator rewards, see right now I have 1 from these last 2 customers that I signed up. So I have 1 I can use. I can buy a box of wraps or a box of facials for just $25, and you don't have to pay shipping or tax. It's just straight up 25 bucks. That's good, which is really nice. While I'm in this screen, so I clicked on this orders button. This is where you're going to go whenever you want to enroll a new customer. So you would go to orders and you would click on enroll new customer. Now once you get here, you've got 3 options. You've got retail customer, which means they're paying full price. They're not a loyal customer. They're not getting any discounts. You can click on loyal customer. This is where you'll set up their loyal customer account. Or if they're joining the team, you would click on distributor. I'm going to click this real quick and just do like a mock entry so you can see. Okay, So let's say I'm enrolling a new customer. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to complete this because I don't have one to put in right now. But this new customer that I'm putting in wants to buy a box of wraps. You can see right here that the wraps as a loyal customer is $59, and it's worth 54 bonus volume points. So you would go here and you would click order, and then you would click continue. At this point, you've filled their cart with their item. Now you're going to enter all of their information, and it's very self-explanatory. You're just going to go right through and enter all of the boxes. Now, when I get here, I never check this box for text messages if I'm entering the customer myself. 9 times out of 10, customers do not want to receive text messages about promotions or anything like that. I know I wouldn't want to get my phone bombarded with text messages about that kind of stuff. So I never check that box. The email I do, because they're going to get emails about the promotions, about any specials going on, but email doesn't tend to overload people as much as text messages does. So I do check the email box. So then you just go down through, you'd fill in the name and address. Now their billing address with their credit card and their shipping address have to match. So it has to be the exact same. If it's not, then you have to call their order into customer service, and customer service will enter it for you. You choose a password, you decide what shipping they want. This is where you put the billing information in, and then you're going to go down here and you're going to electronically sign their name and check here to the terms and agreement and just complete it. It's pretty simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. All right. I want to talk about the points. Like I said earlier, there are 3 different types of points. There's BV, which is bonus volume. There's PPV, which is personal bonus volume. And there's GV, which is group volume. So BV, like I showed you on the wraps, that's what each one of our products is worth in volume points. You can see like the defining gel is worth 40 points. Now we do have a few items that are not worth any points. The Fab Wrap is one of them because it's only a $5 item. The diffuser is another one not worth any points because it's not something they're going to buy more than once. Nobody needs 10 diffusers. They're just going to buy one. And the It Works water bottle is also not worth any points. But you can see all these different BVs of what these items are worth. So that's BV. And that's just your basic number. Now, each one of us has points as we get our orders in or as we place orders for ourselves. So right here, this 27, this is because one of my customers has already placed an order for this month. This is my personal customer. This isn't from anybody else. This isn't from anybody else's customer. That's just one of my personal customers ordered something that's worth 27 points. That's the PPV. The 82 includes this 27 and also includes any other customers that are under one of my distributors who's already placed an order for the month. So I'm at 82 points right now, group volume. Then I have my auto shipment, which will run next Friday, this coming Friday. Once that runs, then it's going to be added into my PPV because it's personal. It's my personal order, and it will also increase my GV. So those are the 3 numbers that you need to know. Bonus volume, personal bonus volume, group volume. All right. Now, I saved some charts, and this is where your volume numbers come in. So this is the very first chart. This is called executive. Right now, you're all distributors. That's the very first level that everybody starts out as. The next level is executive. So this is you, obviously. And these two boxes are two distributors that you've signed underneath you or that your enroller has placed underneath you. In order for you to achieve the rank of executive, these two boxes have to have 400 in group volume. Now that can come from their own orders, their customer orders, or if they happen to have anybody else underneath them, it comes from their orders. But they have to be at the 400 group volume in order for you to hit that rank. Now you yourself do not have to have 400, but you do have to be commission qualified by either running your auto ship or having that 150 in personal volume from your own customers. Somebody asked me the other day, what does it mean to be boxed? Well, these are boxes. If this person, let's say this is Joe, and this is Bill, and this is Sam, okay? Joe is boxed for executive because he has a distributor in both of these boxes. He's not an executive yet, he's just boxed to be able to achieve it. Once he hits that 400 in gross volume, then he's an executive, and he's achieved that next rank. That's what box means. So that's the first level, is executive. The next level, this is Ruby, okay? So here's Joe again, and here's Bill, and here's Sam, okay? Now he's also added John and Tom and Mike. So he's got 5 people under him. Now he is boxed for Ruby. In order to achieve Ruby, these 4 boxes in gray have to have 400 in volume. His executive does not, and he does not, but these 4 do. Now, since all 5 of these people are underneath Joe, he's going to have all that volume himself anyway, so he won't have a problem being commission qualified. Every one of these boxes, as they get customers and they get volume, Joe is paid on all of their volume. You know, Bill and Sam are paid on their volume. Joe is paid on all of their volume. And I can't remember who we put in here. I think this was Jim. But Jim is paid on Jim's volume and Tom and Mike's volume. So it works upwards that way. Ruby is the first rank that's really, like a big deal, because now you're building a team. You've really started to grow. You've dispersed yourself. If you hold this rank every month, it's an average of $500 to $600 a month. That's just average. I went Ruby last summer, and my first Ruby check was not $600. It takes a while to build that up because you have to be able to maintain this volume every single month. So that's just an average number. That's not exact. So those are really the only 2 charts I want to show you for now, because that's just where you need to get started. I don't want to overwhelm you with the emerald and diamond chart. The diamond chart has like 25 boxes in it. That's a little crazy. So that, like I said, that's your charting. All right. What else was I going to look at here? Okay. One quick thing on Facebook that I want to show you. So I've added you all to our Facebook group, which is the Healthy Hope Brokers. This group was created by Jenny Thamura. She's our double diamond leader. And I'm sure you all have seen in the last week as I've added you that this page has been blowing up with notifications. It's been insane, and they're so hard to keep up with. I know that. I completely understand if it's overwhelming and a little crazy. So this is my suggestion to you. Go to the page, and you might have to do it by computer. I'm not sure how it works on the phone, but go to the page and click on these little dots. Let's see. Nope, sorry. Click on notifications. And you can turn them off. You can either turn off all posts, which you really don't want to do that because you still want to stay up to date. You can ask for just the highlights. Excuse me. Or you can click on friends post. So this will be like only when people that you're friends with in this page post. People like me, people like your sideline and your other team members, people like Jenny. You want to make sure she's on your friends list so that you can have contact with her. That way you're not getting bombarded with everybody's posts. I mean, this group has like 600 or 700 people in it. You don't want to see every single post all day long. It bogs down your phone. It gets overwhelming. Your head starts to spin. You're like, oh my God, I can't take all this in. I still feel that way sometimes. So that's my suggestion, is to go in there and do that. But this page is really good as well. I want to show you, you can go into files. Oops. Hi, Jenny. So if you go to files, there are several documents in here that are really good to use. 90-day burst, you know, body applicator instructions so that you know how to tell people how to use the wrap, how to change your auto ship, just some decent information in there. We try to keep the events up to date. There's videos like the live videos that Jenny does. I've done a few. They're all in here. I have found though that I have a hard time accessing the videos from my phone, but if you're going in through the computer and you click videos, it's got all of them here. So that makes it a lot easier to find one if you're looking for something specific. It takes pictures really at a bad time. Oh, look, there I am. So that's our Healthy Hope page. In your group chat with me, Team Maine, I'm gonna click on this. Probably most of you know this anyway. I mean, Facebook's been around a while. We all use Messenger. So if you go into the Team Maine group, my internet's slow today, and you click on notifications, you can also change your notifications in here so that you'll only get certain ones. Receive notifications for new messages, for reactions, for mentions. I mean, or you can turn them off completely so that you only, I wouldn't turn it off completely, but you can, like if you know you're going to be gone for a day or if you're going to be in a meeting, turn it off for 8 hours. Then just check back in later on at the end of the day. That way it's not going off all day long. I'm in a big group leader chat, and I mean, there's 40 of us in there, and sometimes that thing just gets going crazy. So I'll shut it off for 4 or 5 hours if I'm at work or whatever, and then I'll just go back and I'll catch up and I'll read everything that's going on. So that way your phone's not going ding, 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 ding all day long. Okay. So that's really all I wanted to share in here. I'm going to go back to my eSuite for a minute because, whoops, I don't want reports. I want documents. I want to explain a little bit about the $100 shopping spree and how that works. And I want to find the actual document so I can bring it up. So to earn your $100 shopping spree, you have to get 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days. Now, those can be customers that you sign yourself or customers that I place onto you. Now, it's my job as your leader to try to help build you. So if I get customers, I'm going to move them throughout my chart to try to help all of you get your 4 loyal customers. But really, you know, where you're just starting, getting 4 loyal customers should be very easy. You've got your mom, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your best friend. I mean, that's 5 right there. Should not be hard to get 4 loyal customers. Let's see if I can find it here. Promotions. Shopping spree promotion right here. Official rules. And I think I did post this in our group chat a few days ago. You may be able to find it if you scroll back up. Okay, and I'm not going to read this off verbatim, but you have to enroll your 4 qualified loyal customers within your first 30 days. You must also accumulate your 150 personal bonus volume, or process your 80 BV auto shipment order within your first 30 days. It can only be used on, you can use it for product, apparel, accessories, and business tools. You just have to pay for shipping and taxes. Let's see. If the loyal customer that you sign fails to complete the terms of the loyal customer agreement, like if they order their first month and then they decide to back out the next 2 months, then that does not count as a qualified loyal customer for you anymore. And it has to be an order of 25 bonus volume minimum. So I think Fat Fighters are worth 25. That's like the minimum they can do. Some of our items like the greens chews, those are only worth 15, so that's not going to be enough. They'd have to order something else in order to get them up to the 25 bonus volume. Some of the essential oils aren't worth 25 points either. So it has to be a minimum of 25 points. They have to finish the loyal customer agreement, which is the 3 consecutive months, and you have to run your auto shipment. That way you're commission qualified. So you all can go in to your eSuite and under documents and print this off for yourself so that you have it as well. Now, even if, I know some of you may have joined just for the $9.99 wraps, perfectly understandable, absolutely get it. I would have done the same thing if I wasn't looking for a business but just wanted a great deal. But I really want you all to try to get your $100 shopping spree. You deserve it. You signed up during the time to be able to earn it. So let's work towards that. And then at the end of that promotion, once you get your $100 shopping spree, if you decide you want to back off a little bit, absolutely fine as well. Turn off your auto ship, turn off your website. I totally get it, and I appreciate the support more than I can say in words, no matter how you wish to proceed. Obviously, I'd love to see you all stay. I think you're all rock stars just for joining in the first place. I know it's scary to make a decision like that, but if you think about it, I mean, you spent $10. If it works out and you go up through these ranks and you fill these large charts, like this diamond chart here, I mean, that's an average of $1,900 a month. That's not that hard to do. And I mean, who couldn't use $200 to $500 a month? Even if you just hit Ruby and you stay there, I mean, that's $200 to $500 more a month in your pocket. That's a car payment. That's a house payment. So I'd love to see you all give it a great try and stick with it. And I'm here to help at all times. This phone never leaves my hand. Our Healthy Hope page, you can always post questions in there. I'm pretty sure that Jenny went through and probably added you all as friends so you can ask her anything. She's my lifeline. I mean, I've been in this for 18 months. I started in February of 16, and I still message her almost every single day. So don't ever be afraid to ask questions. That's what they're there for. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I can show you what you're going to get in your kit when your kit comes in. You're going to get a package of wraps. This is the old party pad. I was told at Green Carpet that they just created a new one. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard it's awesome. And basically, though, what the party pad is it just goes through, just in very basic format, how to run a wrap party. You talk about the wrap, talk about how to get it as a loyal customer, things like that. But like I said, I've heard that the new one is amazing. So this one probably isn't even relevant anymore. You're going to get a stack of Blitz cards. I'm going to stop screen sharing here. Stop share. Okay. You're going to get a pack of Blitz cards. They're like a business card, but they're more of a conversation starter, okay? Let's say you're at the grocery store, you're wearing something that works, whether it's a button or a shirt or even just your bracelet, which you're going to get one of these in your kit too, and somebody says, what is that? What is that crazy wrap thing? Or what works? I don't know what you're talking about. You whip one of your Blitz cards out, and be like, well, I'm glad you asked. This is Blitz card. This is the crazy wrap thing, and this is what it does. On the other side, it gives a before and after, explains what it does, and there's a blank space here at the bottom. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I put labels on mine that has my name, my phone number, my website, and also it says, you know, add me on Facebook. So it's like a business card. You hand it out, anybody and everybody. One of the rules, or I wouldn't even say rules, that's a weird word, but one of the tips that they say is anytime you reach into your pocketbook to exchange money with somebody, hand them a Blitz card. Can't hurt to, you know, to try. All they can say is no thank you. Or, you know, maybe they'll call you up and say, hey, tell me more about this crazy wrap thing. I want to know what this really does and how does it work. So that you'll get the Blitz card. You will also get, let's see if I can find one here. I think you get like a stack of 25 in your box. You're going to get a stack of product catalogs. I've heard these have been updated as well. So you'll get these, and this lists most of our products in them. And it lists both prices. So you'll see in here that it has a retail price and the loyal customer price. Loyal customer price gets the 40% off from retail. Oh, you're going to get a roll of fab wrap. This is the stuff that we use with the wrap to hold it on. You can use this or you can use saran wrap. Either way, it works fine. And you're going to get, I only have one left because I've given mine away, but you're going to get 4 of these little tubes of defining gel. You can use them for yourself. You can give them away as samples. You can sell them, whatever you want to do. With your box of wraps, there's 4 in here, so you're going to get 4 of them. You can sell these individually for $20 to $25 a piece. You do that, you're going to make 80 to 100 bucks cash right back in your pocket. We call that wrap cash. That's one of the easiest ways to make money in this company. If you order 2 boxes of wraps every single month with your auto ship, that is 104 points. So that satisfies your 80 BV you need to be commission qualified. That's like, so they're $59 a piece. That's $120 a month you spend on these. If you sell all 8 wraps for $25 every single month, that's $200 cash. So now you've paid for your auto ship and you've paid for your website. Boom, done. You haven't spent any out-of-pocket money because you've earned your money back to pay for it. It's perfect. Obviously, you can use your wraps as well, but if you want to do the wrap cash to pay for your auto ship and pay for your website, that's the best way to do it right there. Okay. Well, I think that was total information overload. I know that you're going to all have questions. Feel free to ask me at any time. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing. Sorry. I want to talk about what it means to be a loyal customer so that you can explain it to people who are going to ask as you start to build your customers. So a loyal customer gets 40% off all of our products for life. For instance, a box of wraps at retail is $99. Okay, if they want to buy it one time, they don't want to be committed to anything, it's $99. But as a loyal customer, they're going to get that same box of wraps for $59. So they're saving 40%. The only thing they have to do as a loyal customer is purchase for 3 consecutive months. Now they can buy wraps every month, they can buy greens every month, they can buy anything they want every month, okay, as long as they order for 3 consecutive months on an auto ship program. With that, once they complete those 3 months, they're going to earn what we call perk points with every single order. The perk points are 10% of whatever product they order. So if they order wraps are $60, they're going to earn 6 points every time they order wraps. At the end of the 3 months, all the points that they've accumulated are now equal to dollars. So if they ordered wraps every month, that's 18 points, that's $18. They can now use that $18 towards a non-auto ship order. So let's say they cancel their auto ship, but they have these points. They go in, they place an order, they apply the perk points. Now they've just taken $18 off their total. So that's a really great incentive for loyal customers. If they run 6 consecutive months of auto ships, they're going to get all of those order points plus 50 extra points. So they're going to get $50 shopping spree basically just for ordering for 6 consecutive months. If they keep their auto ship on for a whole year, they're going to get the 50 at 6 months. They're going to get the 10% with every order. Then they're going to get 150 after their 12th consecutive order. So that's $200 in bonus points plus whatever they got with all their orders. I had a girl who saved up all of her points. She had well over $200 worth of points to use at the end of her 12 months. I mean, that's a great shopping spree. I mean, how many boxes of wraps can you buy for over $200? That's amazing. I wish I'd gotten that shopping spree. So that's our loyal customer program. The other way to become a loyal customer, some people just don't want to say, okay, I don't want to buy for 3 months. You know, they don't want to feel like they're committed to something. Some people just freak out when it comes to being committed. So the other way to get into the loyal customer program is to buy in with a $50 membership fee. So they would pay the $50 fee. That makes them a loyal customer for life. They'll get the 40% off their products anytime they order, but they're not locked into having to do 3 consecutive months. It still is a good deal, but what I explain to people is, wouldn't you rather get a product for your $50 versus just buying a membership? So you can explain it to them that way, that they're by doing the 3 months, they're waiving that membership fee, because instead they're going to use that $50 to buy a product that's going to benefit them instead. Once they complete their 3 months, they can turn their auto ship off. They can order whenever they want at that point. For the rest of their life, they're a loyal customer. They don't want to order every month and they wait 2 years. They can go back into their account, place an order, and they're still a loyal customer. They're still going to get the 40% off. So that's the best part about this program, is that they are in it for life with no further commitment beyond the 3 months. So, all right, so I covered eSuite, I covered volume points, I covered a little bit of charting, I covered the website names and loyal customer. Let's see. I think that's really it. That was certainly a lot of information. We've been on for 40 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. And then once you get a chance to go through and watch this, if you have any questions, you can post them in our team chat, or you can send them to me in a private message, whatever you'd like to do. I hope this was useful. I really am excited to get you all started. And like I said at the beginning, you don't have to wait for your kit. You can go ahead and start posting now. I tagged you all in a bunch of posts on our group page yesterday on how to announce yourself as a new distributor and how to get started. So those are some really good starting places. And yeah, let's just get going. Let's take off and let's run to the top. Thanks, ladies.